Hi learners, it's glad to see you in Krishna's space. Today is the day 53 of our 300 days DSA journey. So it's time for our today's problem. Let's understand it. So today's problem is kth distinct string in an array. Here they have given the definition of distinct string, which is a string that is present only once in an array. So in this problem they have given an array of strings called ARR and an integer k. We have to return the kth distinct string present in ARR. If there are fewer than k distinct string, then we have to return an empty string. Also, they have given a note that the strings are considered in the order in which they appear in the array. Now let's get into the examples to understand it more clearly. So as we can see in the example 1, we have given an array of strings and the value of k is 2. And the output is A. So now let's understand why the output is A. So when we are going to find the distinct string from this whole array, then the first distinct string we are going to get is D, because D has only appeared once in this whole array. Thereafter we are going to get A, because B and C has repeated itself, that's why they are not distinct string. So A is my second distinct string, that's why they have returned the output A. Same in example 2, we have given an array and the value of k is 1. That means we have to return the first distinct string from my whole array, which is AAA. And in the example 3, we can see the output is an empty string and the value of k is 3. That means my distinct strings from this array is less than 3. And as we can see, B is only string which is distinct, and that's why they have written an empty string. So now let's understand how I approach this problem. So to solve this problem, we need to know how many strings are distinct in the whole array. And for that, we need to know which strings appears only once in this whole array. So that means we need to count the frequencies of each string. If my frequency is 1, that means it is distinct. Otherwise, it is not. So for that I have created a dictionary which is currently empty, and thereafter I have run a loop to get the frequencies of each string from my array. So as you can see, first I am finding out if my current string is in dictionary or not. If it is not, then I am going to put it as a key and its value will be 1. If it is already present in my dictionary, then we are going to increment its value. And after getting frequencies of all the strings, we are finding out which string is distinct. And for that, I have run another loop in which I am finding out which string has the value 1. That means it is a distinct. If it is a distinct, then I am going to decrement my k. And if my k is equal to 0, then I am going to return that string. Otherwise, I am going to return an empty string. So now let's take the example 1 to understand it more better. So in the first run, we are going to get the value D and its value is 1. So that means my k will going to be decrement. Now my k will become 1, but it is not equal to 0. That's why my loop will going to run forward. Thereafter we are going to pass B and C because their value is not 1, and then we are going to get the string A. Its value is 1. So my k will going to be decrement, and now my k becomes 0. And as my k is 0, so we are going to return that string which is A. That's why they have returned the output A. So that's how I have solved this problem. If you guys have any other solution of it, do write it on comment. And thank you so much for watching this video and staying with me.